Welcome to Color of Fragrance. I am Vonnie EC, and today is a special day. Yes, sir. We have a package that just arrived. Matter of fact, it came in yesterday, and now I'm getting the time to go through it. So today we have a sample pack from a very special house. Some people might know of this house. Some people might not know about this house. But the name of this house is called Savoire Faire, if I'm saying that right. And the founder is a gentleman named Chris Classic. And even before I got this sample set, this is the first and only fragrance that I have from his house. But I bought this fragrance like a few years ago. And the name of this fragrance right here is Soul Cafe. Some people might be familiar with that. People should know about this right now, man, because this is a fire fragrance. Soul Cafe, man. This is a very beautiful fragrance. If I can remember the notes, I know it's supposed to have coffee, blood orange. I know it got vetiver in here, man. It got a very interesting combination, man. But this is a very pleasing fragrance, man. This is very nice. Yes, this is a very nice fragrance, man. When I first heard about this fragrance, I heard about the coffee note, and I was expecting something totally different, man. But yeah. So this is the original bottle of Soul Cafe. If you ain't checked this out, you need to check this out, especially Soul Cafe. But ever since then, he has made more and more fragrances. Man, I don't even know how many he got. I don't want to, I think he got more than 10 fragrances now, if I'm not mistaken. Please forgive me. But I started off with these three, because he got it set up to where you can order fragrances in threes, certain combinations or whatnot. So this is the combination I chose. I can't even remember the samples that I got, but we're going to go ahead and open this box up. So one of the things that I appreciate about this house, now I haven't, like the Soul Cafe, that's the only bottle that I have, because he actually has done a rebranding, or he has repackaged his fragrances. And I got a partner that stay in Atlanta. As a matter of fact, if I didn't say it earlier, this fragrance house, Savoire Faire, is based out of Atlanta. So I think it was sometime earlier this year, they had some type of open house gathering, some type of opening gathering. I think it was just like a relaunch for his fragrance brand or whatnot. And, my partner had got some fragrances from him, and the repackaging is really dope, man. He really, really, really stepped his game up. And I mean, this was nice. I remember the package it came in. It was nice. It was solid. But what my partner had showed me, man, he really stepped his game up. So let me shut up and open this box. All right, we got it. Okay. Pull all this out here now. Savoire Faire. Okay, we got. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. See. He doing too much, man. He doing too much. And I mean that in a great way. He doing too much, man. Just for the samples. Just for a sample pack. Look at this. Got stuff falling. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. So we got the package right here. Okay. Dang, this is dope. This is dope. So, wow. So this right here, I would say, is a nice little scroll of all the fragrances that he has. So we're gonna take that up like that so you can get you a glimpse at all of them. And this is dope. Yeah, this feel like a scroll right here. And then, so we got these cards. Nice design like that. Stuff about chakras. I'm definitely gonna read into this later. But what else? So got some black history. Oh, and by the way, this is a black-owned company, a black-owned brand. Okay, man. Okay, yeah, right there. We got some sentimental good stuff up in here, man. I'm definitely gonna dig into it. But this is how the bottles look. His new bottles. I don't know if those are 50 mil because I know this is a 50 mil right here. So, but yeah, that's how his new bottles look and whatnot. If you can see that. So we gonna go ahead and get to what y'all clicked on here for. So open this up. Got the nice gold stick on there. Savoire Faire. Man, he really packaged this up, man. Just for samples. It's just for samples. Boom. Open it up. There we go. Okay, so we got it in the box. My very first customer asked an important question. Is this for everybody's use or only for special occasions? I realized in that moment the power of fragrance and replied, every day is a special occasion. And he is absolutely right. He is absolutely right. So let's dig into it. So I already had some testers. I keep these right here, but he has some in the box already. So we're gonna use his. We're gonna go with his full 9. Okay, we're gonna do this. So the first fragrance that I'm going to sample is a fragrance called Oratory. And these are 10 mils. Okay, wow. Let's see what we got. Bro. Look, hold on. So you see this right here? You see that? Can you see that little that like this little square part right here? It look like it's something right there, but it look like it's not something right there. So look. This is dope. When you spray, an image arrives. Wow, he really stepped it up. He really stepped it up. That is dope. So, Oratory, what am I smelling? It's hard, man. It's kind of. Now I got this scroll right here that I just showed y'all a little earlier, and I'm gonna try to guess about 2 or 3 notes before I look on here, because as I'm looking, he got all the notes for all the fragrances. So, what is this, man? What? It's something green in here, in Oratory. It's something green. We're gonna try it on skin. See what it do on skin. So it's something green up in here. Something like green. Got like a metallic. Something slightly metallic. Something greenish. I want to say it probably got vetiver in here. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's hard for me to tell. But as far as like what it smelled like, it definitely smells kind of mature. You know, this is not a lighthearted fragrance. I think this particular fragrance would be it would be an acquired taste because it's not popping out to me like that. But you know, sometimes you can't judge everything off of first try, you know, but this is just what I'm getting right now. So, hey, I don't know. I cannot tell you. I can't, you know, I cannot tell you what is in here, but I'm gonna go look at this scroll and see what this is made of. So oratory, Gaiac wood, patchouli, grapefruit, violet, blood orange, sandalwood, bergamot, orris, resinoid, aquatic accord, Sifriol heart, musk, amber, Haitian vetiver. I said vetiver. I did say vetiver. As far as something green, I couldn't really patchouli, I can see that. I can definitely see patchouli for sure. But it's well blended. It's well blended because a lot of these other fragrances, I mean, these other notes, they don't stick out like that. So this one is interesting, man. Like, you know, we'll come back around to it, but that's oratory. That was oratory. So now I'm going to go to the next fragrance, which is called the Whiskey Rose. The Whiskey Rose. Let's see. Spray it on the sample. We're going to see. Okay. Man, that's dope. That's dope right there, man. I ain't never seen nothing like that. So what does this smell like? The Whiskey Rose. Of course, rose. It's something slightly animalic in here. Something slightly. Civet, maybe civet. What else could be an animalic note from the animal itself? It's definitely something animalic in here. It's something. It got like a licorice type of vibe to it. Maybe tobacco. I think might be some tobacco in here. So rose. I don't know what the animalic note might be, but it's definitely something in here animalic. I don't know what that licorice vibe can be, but spray it on skin. See what it's talking about. Yeah, man, this is another one, another artful, complex fragrance. This one is not. Off top, it don't come off to me as people pleasing. This is something complex. This will be an acquired taste. Definitely for a mature audience or mature fragrance lover. This is not nothing that I would see somebody in their 20s reaching for. Yeah, this is definitely something you would dress up with if you gonna wear it. You know, steakhouse, cigar lounge. You know, that type of thing. You know, a real grown type of event. But I'm trying to see. So rose, it's the as far as whiskey, as far as for me to sit up here, it'd be so easy for me to just be like, yeah, it's boozy, but I can't honestly. Nothing is coming off boozy to me. All I know is rose and something animalic. Might be something green in here. So let's look at the scroll. The whiskey rose. So we got Rose Absolute, Grandiflorum, Jasmine, Leather, Organic Vanilla, Nagar Matha, Tonka Bean, Sandalwood, Mohuhu, Choya, Leban, Bergamot, Labdanum. So, what did I say? I said something animalic. Well, I don't. Some of these notes I've never heard of. Nagar Martha, never heard of that. Muhu Muhu, never heard of that. Choya, never heard of that. Laban, never heard of it. So I don't, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to do more research into what those notes are. But leather, I can see that. Jasmine, I can see that. The bergamot, it don't stand out as anything citrus in here, but maybe the bergamot helps ties in other notes on the back end or something like that. But as far as bergamot as a citrus note, it don't really stand out to me. So yeah, not my favorite. Not my favorite off top. You know, maybe I have to wear this, and this definitely smells like something that you would wear in cooler weather. So yeah, that's Whiskey Rose. So we're gonna go to the final one, and this is the main one that I've been wanting to try for a while. And the name of this is called Love Suede. Love Suede. So we're gonna go ahead and spray this down. I don't know why, man. Like when I spray, I always like to turn my head and then like bring myself back around. Ooh, and I got a whiff of this. And I think I love this already. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, man. Yeah. 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 Love Suede. Yeah. When I sprayed it, as I was telling y'all, as I was turning my head, fresh car, fresh leather, luxury. This smells like whatever luxury car with fresh leather in there. Fresh leather interior. Like this is what this smells like. Bentley, Rolls Royce, whatever high-end luxury car, when you first get into it and you smell that fresh leather interior, boom, this right here. And I will be ordering this, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I damn near don't even have to spray this on my skin, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Hit it right there like that there, but yeah. I like this. Man, where do I begin with the notes? So Love Suede, so it got the leatherish effect in there, but it's nothing harsh about this. This smells like luxurious leather interior. Just flat out. Damn, this smells so good too. Yeah. Man. Ooh. Woo. I'm excited about this one, man. Matter of fact, I think as soon as I get done ordering this, making this video, I'm gonna order this. This, I've been telling y'all before, like, man, I've been slowing down on buying bottles and things of that nature, but this is standing out to me because I have nothing in my collection that smells like this. And I've been having this scent DNA in my head, like a leather suede type of vibe that I've been wanting to try to match with what I got in my head. And this right here, it matches it. This is, man. So, on my arm, something smells sweet, but it still got that nice suede leatherish type of vibe. And like I say, if it is any type of leather in here, it is not harsh. Because, you know, you got different type of notes and leather accords and fragrances. And sometimes the leather can be soft. Sometimes it can be harsh. This is not harsh at all. This is very luxurious. This is luxurious. So, gotta have leather or some type of saffron. I'm gonna say saffron. Maybe tonka bean. But one thing I can say about these fragrances, even though out of these three, this is my favorite one. The other two, I got to work on them. But one thing I can say about these fragrances, they are well blended. Because it's hard for me to pick out notes. Very well blended. So let's look at the scroll. Love suede leather, of course. Bergamot, botanical musk, cassis fig, Nagarmotha, that was in the last fragrance, cashmere and broxin, aquatic accord. So that aquatic accord, it kind of makes sense to me. It kind of makes sense to me with how it's mixed in with the leather, and it gives it a light, a real light, airy type of vibe. But it's like a clean leather. Like it's hard to explain, but brand new, luxurious leather interior car smell for sure, for sure. So I don't know. Yeah, the aquatic accord, nothing in the sense of like aquaticness as it smells like a blue fragrance, but it's something that gives the leather like a watery type of vibe, but combined, yeah, it do smell like clean suede, luxurious interior leather. Bergamot, can't say I necessarily smell that. Botanical musk, I don't know what that is. Cassis fig, don't know what that is. Nagarmotha, not sure what that is. Ambroxan, we familiar with that. Cashmere, I guess I can see that. I guess. But yeah, I need this. I need this. Well, you know what? Before I go buying stuff, I'm gonna make sure that I use this. Matter of fact, I'm putting this on when I leave out tonight. But I can tell you right now, this is right on my speed, man. I think if you like luxurious leather smelling fragrances, you got to try that. You got to try it. Love suede for sure. And I've been wanting to try this fragrance for a minute, and I finally got around to it. So I didn't want to make this video too long. I'm glad, you know, and happy that everybody that came in to tap in with me. Salute y'all. Appreciate it once again, as always. And until the next time, Vonnie EC, Color of Fragrance.